Hello everyone. Let's fix the hair because it's going to drive everybody crazy. I know. I would just like to let everyone know that since I sat down to try and film this, the dogs next door have started barking, a lawnmower is gone, and the maintenance guy showed up. So we're off to a great start. But hello, my name is Cassandra. This is 30-something Beauty, the channel for those who are 30-somethings or 30-something plus, as we like to say here, who want to find people like them who look like them on YouTube. So thank you for stopping by. Today is all about October favorites. I almost said September. Oh my gosh. We're almost done with October. And I still think it's September. Yet I'm dying for Christmas. I can't explain it. Okay, the dog is going again. If it keeps going, we're gonna have to power through it because I can't stop that dog. It's like 2 apartment complexes away. I'm not even kidding. So let's just get into favorites. One was in last month's favorites. I know that. Oh, I know something's in my eye. People. Okay, well if my eye just starts watering and I start crying, we're gonna push through that as well. Okay. Wow, 2 minutes, we're not even into stuff yet, so sorry. So I want to give an update on this. This is the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I put it in last month's favorites. I did a separate review video on it. I will leave a card to it. I just wanted to update you because it is expensive. Not quite SK2 level expensive, but it's expensive. Can't decide how I like my hair. Y'all, I've been using it for a month and I'm down to there. That's it. So I just want to update you. I mean, it really is 2 drops. I accidentally put 3 or 4 in my hand yesterday and it was like, whoa, settle down. This is too much. So it is amazing. I'm still loving it. Yes, it's pricey, but look how much you use at a time. And it's now we're calling it bonus sale. It's Sephora bonus sale time, so you might want to spend your money on that. Okay, I only have a couple of makeup related things. I think I put this in last month's, even though I had just gotten it. The Edit Unlocked, loving it. It's a winner. It stays in favorites. I put this next one on Insta Stories, and I also did a review of the box it came in. This next product came in the Scouted by Sephora Favorites box. Another one, it's the thing I think you should go pick up at the sale, but this product was just super surprising to me. I already spoiled it on my Insta Stories. It is the Volition Turmeric Brightening Polish for Face and Body. Oh my word. This is so good. So the light kind of reflects on it. That makes it hard to see, but that's the package. It does have like a spice smell. It is not turmeric smelling. It looks like a gel, like honey with beads in it. Kind of feels honey-esque, but it has a great exfoliating power. Great exfoliating power. And the thing I like is it doesn't, okay, some people might not feel the same about it. As I'm looking at on my hand, it doesn't disappear. Like the beads stay as the gel is being worked into your hand. It's not like a salt or a sugar scrub, whereas the water gets on it, the grittiness dissipates because that substance is dissolving. This is like little pieces of little sand or something because they stay and it just gets at it. I'm thinking of also using it for like when sunless tanner's gotten a little too strong on the elbows or things like that, using that because it's so fine. I think it could work really well. I have no clue how much a single of this costs. I just know this is in the Scouted by Sephora. It was great. I would definitely repurchase. Part of the reason I do my everyday makeup drawer is so I remember products that I completely forgot about, or, you know, part of it's just to use everything. But in that, I get to go back to things and go, oh my gosh, that's right, this product is so good. Enter RCMA No Color Powder. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a reason why every makeup artist under the sun uses this powder. This costs $12. As you can see, I mean, I used it religiously all month. I did not switch to something else. This is what I used. And so the only problem is, since it comes in a Costco size spice bottle, you need to pour it out into something. I used the lid of one of my dry brush cleaners. You know those dry brush cleaners that everyone freaked out about, that essentially looks like a sponge inside a tin and you take your brush on it? Does it do anything? Let me know your thoughts. But anyway, the top, the lid of it, great thing for me to put my powder in. Also because it just like distributes it nicely. And then I take my velour puff in that, put it on my face. So I'm back to loving this. Another one that I whipped out for the first time in a while, and it's been in favorites before, I have raved about it before, but just letting it be known, the Eco Tools foundation brush that looks like this. The one that's like densely packed, it looks thin, it does that weird little shape, like a eye. Look, it fits right over my eye. You guys, I haven't had anything to drink, I swear. This one I think is great. I'll put a link to it below. It's $10. This is why I like it. It is so densely packed that you can use it almost like a beauty blender. You're just gonna stipple. Stipple, 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 and then, but it's still a brush, so you can still, after you've stippled, kind of sweep and press in. Couple of things with it. One is you gotta keep it clean. If you use any, this is Supergoop's primer, the Rimmel Stay Matte primer, any of the silicone-based primers, those are kind of putting a layer on your skin that's a little bit thicker, that I feel like when you use a brush like this and do that, that silicone gets picked up in the brush, and then this gets all clumpy and kind of gross. So it's not gonna give you the same finish. I was using this with my, let me find it, Too Faced Hangover RX one. This is the primer that's really lotiony. So I would put this on very much like a moisturizer. Would put this on, let it sit and set in, and then used this to put on my foundation, and flawless, like flawless coverage. So stick this in everyone's stocking. I just think it's a great product. Okay. One more beauty thing, and then I have a couple of non-beauty items that I promise you, hand to God, I am obsessed with, and when I love something, I have to let everybody else know about it. So before we get to those, I am really loving this. This is by Terry. It is the Balm de Rose. It's their lip balm, and it comes in a little tube, and I got this at Nordstrom. I'm gonna put it on over my Stay All Day. This is my Stila Stay All Day, because it's kind of giving you an idea of what I want to show. Okay, so why I like it and then where I got it. I like it because it's creamy in formula. It melts in. So unlike stick ones, it's not waxy. Even the fresh ones are kind of waxy. The butter ones, like the Coors butters, that melt in, but then after a while, it just doesn't feel as moist. Since this is like a cream in a tube, it has the best of both worlds. It's not gunky, it's not tacky, it's creamy. It's not like a lip gloss that's too much, but it will go on and then melt in the best of ways. Since you know it has the word rose in it, you think, ooh, it's gonna be really, really rose smelling. It's not. I have never had anything this high end. I am terrified to see how much this costs, because this came in the Space NK gift set at Nordstrom. So there's Space NKs now, which is like a British apothecary store. Think of, if you have a Blue Mercury somewhere near you, think of the British version of Blue Mercury. But they have kind of like mini stores within Bloomingdale's for years, and now they're also in Nordstrom. So my mom and I were shopping about a month ago, and I saw this set at Nordstrom. It was $99. It came all in this big silver bag. It had the Christoph Robin Sea Salt Scrub, which I'm obsessed with. It had the Sunday Riley Good Jeans in like a a half size. So not full size, but not travel. It was in between. I looked at the ounces and I thought, well, if I took half the price of Sunday Riley, that on its own is $50. The Christoph Robin is $20. It came with a full-size lipstick queen lipstick. Be honest, there's some a little meh over. It came with an Oribe texture spray that is the best smelling thing on the face of the planet, but I can't fall in love because Oribe is way too expensive. It came with this, and it came with a full-size Smith & Colt nail polish. All for $99. The value is like $250. Now I was looking at all the boxes and I'm like, these are kind of janky boxes. Like everything, like the packaging around the bag. I'm like, I feel like these are old. And I bought it anyway because it was a really good amount of stuff in it. I would use everything. I would try literally everything in it. And I looked it up and yes, it's the holiday set from 2017. So that's where I got this. So I have not looked up how much this costs. Oh, it also came with a Kevin Aucoin eye pencil. Full size. Like these were full sizes on everything but the Good Jeans and the Christoph Robin. So, and I don't know if this is full size or not. I'm curious. But anyway, I'm rambling way too long on that bag. But it was very interesting. Had me try some products I haven't tried before. I forgot, there was one more product. The Eve L'Homme facial cleanser, kind of like the Clinique Take the Day Off. There's an Eve L'Homme one, like a balm, and I've tried it in store before and it's amazing, and I've just never pulled the trigger and bought it, so it was in there too. So this set was really just like calling my name, you know? It was like, hey, we know you missed out in 2017, but we really think you should have this. So I got the set. It came with all this good stuff. And now I am so curious what Space NK is going to come up with for Nordstrom for 2018. So I cannot link to that set because it doesn't exist technically online anymore. But check your Nordstrom beauty sections. If there's a Space NK, go check that section and see if they have any more of them. Some of you might be like, oh, it's so old, I don't know if I want it, but I have been super impressed with everything and I discovered a new product that I love. Please don't be $55. Like, I'm a little scared. Okay, so now for non-beauty related things. First off, one of them I couldn't bring in here. It's just too big. We wouldn't both fit in frame, but I got an Instant Pot. So I finally broke down and I joined the Instant Pot Club about a month ago. I've made one thing with it so far and I'm gonna go make a couple more, but I'm just excited to have it in my life. It's a favorite. I've watched Six Sisters Steph's videos to figure out what the heck to do with it. It's really Kristen from Six Sisters who goes through all the like ways you can use an Instant Pot and recipes, and I'll put a link to her channel too. But if you've heard of Six Sisters stuff, they have like a huge web presence. They do tons in the food world. So yeah, so anyway, I'm excited to try more recipes with it. I'm not making yogurt. Please don't ask. That feature will never get used. But pressure cooking like 6 sweet potatoes at a time, sign me up. I feel like I'm the last person to get one. Here's something. In the comments, leave me your favorite Instant Pot recipe. Give me a link. Now, remember, I am gluten-free and I try to stay keto, so please don't give me the recipe for like, you know, your favorite sponge cake that you can make. It's not gonna happen. But leave recipes down below. I would love to know. Okay, second, I picked up these shoes. Okay, these super cute shoes. These are the most comfortable shoes I've ever felt my whole life. Now here's why. These shoes, these super cute, on trend, super on brand, right now happening shoes are from Echo. Echo. Like the people who make all the like, oh, these are the comfortable shoes, but also the, oh, I'm gonna offend some people right now, but a lot of times the I've given up on looking attractive shoes. Okay, let's be real. Now, I did have a pair of boots like 5 years ago from Echo that also were amazing, but between then and now, haven't really seen anything that wasn't just sad looking or like orthopedic looking. These are adorable. These were a splurge. These cost $180. But this shoe is so comfortable that I have called people and told them how comfortable it is and then said, I don't understand. If a shoe can be made this comfortable, why do we make any other type of shoe? So basically it's making me question everything, okay? It's a great shoe. So these were at Nordstrom, highly recommend. I'll put a link below. I might have a pair of shoes for you next month too if they come in time. So last thing, before I get into this last thing, see, I gotta like settle in. Before I get into the last thing, please, right now, before I get into it, just know this is not drugs. I am not talking about drugs. It's gonna sound like drugs. It's not drugs. Safe for your children, safe for the family. It's a superfood, not drugs, okay? What I am talking about is mushroom coffee. Have you all tried the wonder that is mushroom coffee? Woo! Okay, so this has gone around in like the entrepreneurial space for quite a while. They've discovered that mushrooms, yes, are a superfood, and just like how we use tea to make us calm, I went up on that, to make us calm down or to like get energy with caffeine, they have found mushrooms can do different things. And so I have been trying Four Sigmatic. I heard about this, big in the entrepreneur space. Heard about it for a while, was like, yeah, I don't think so. And then at my local health food store, they had single packs of Four Sigmatic. And a couple of people that I listened to, both on YouTube and podcasts, had talked literally about this brand Four Sigmatic. And I thought, if they're talking about it, I do actually trust that, right? It goes to what we all do on here of like, oh, I trust that person. I trust what they're telling me about. So they had talked about this brand, and then it was in my health food store in single packs. And I thought, well, for $1.40 or whatever, sure, I'll go try it. So I got a couple of these, tried it, and like noticed immediately my focus on work was highly improved. Like not distracted by things around me, not distracted by the phone, nothing. So I tried another one another day. Same thing. So I went and bought them. And so I bought a set, and I will link below the set that I bought because you get 20 packs of Create mushroom coffee and 20 packs of Focus mushroom coffee. And yes, I have seen a bit of difference between the two. If you are not a coffee drinker, but you're like, ooh, I want the Focus benefits, they also make just an elixir. I have a friend who said, I wonder if kids can have that. It's a food. Okay, so I'm not a doctor. Please nobody sue me. Please don't anybody say she told me my kid should have it. I'm not a doctor, but it's a food, right? It's just ground up mushrooms. They make a hot chocolate version, and they make the elixir that can just be put in any drink. So I don't see why a kid couldn't have it, to see if it could help your child have more focus. Or there is a calming one as well. I haven't tried that. That you might want to try that one. So this has been life-changing, so I had to share it with you. Promise you it's not drugs. Oh, and other questions people have had, because if I like something, I tell everyone. So everyone in my life knows about this now. There is no crash. It's not like taking a no-dose and you're like up and on it and then I'm out. No, there's no crash on it. You're not gonna feel hyper anything. So same thing, on both of them, I felt caffeine of, okay, I'm up, I'm alert, I'm ready to go, I'm energized, but never to like a manic point, not jittery in any way. Really, really think it's worth it. So it'll be linked below. Highly recommend it. With that, we are done for the day. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. And with that, you should be getting suggestions to other videos I think you'd like. So please keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.